Hello, everyone. Welcome to AI Marketing. Today, we're going to talk about building an AI-centric business. Of course, there'll be a marketing slant in this, but what is going on in some of these organizations? I'm always curious, especially when they're building something around AI or with AI to make it central to their business or marketing teams. And James Thornton, welcome to the show. Why don't you give us a brief introduction about yourself?
Thanks, Mark. It's good to be here with you. Yeah, my business is a company called Daz 3D and Tafi. We operate both a direct to consumer business, 3D business, and then an enterprise business as well. My background is I've been with this company north of a decade as their CEO. Before this, I ran other creative product marketing businesses. One of the companies that I came from, we grew it from virtually zero in sales to $1 billion retail brand in about 3.5, 4 years. And then like I said, I've been with Daz for over a decade now, and we've been able to pivot our business to take advantage of a lot of the AI trends that are out there.
Okay. And so what does it mean to be an AI-centric business?
Well, first, Mark, my thoughts there are if you span across all of your business, but certainly specifically in marketing, is that you think about AI first. To me, that's what it means to be AI centric. And what we're learning in just about every area of our business is AI can accomplish so much in terms of efficiency and reach, but that there's this really delicate balance of partnering that with great people and expertise and knowledge, and of course intuition in how you run your company.
Okay. And when you guys first went on this journey, right? How did you do it? Did you build a plan, or did you just throw stuff up against the wall, see if it sticks or stuck? What did you do?
Yeah, so fortunately for us, the business that we have, this is actually the company started 25 years ago, actually before I started with the business. And so, we already had a direct-to-consumer business. We had a freemium model where we offer a pretty robust software platform. And then we partner with a very creative community, some of the best digital content creators in the world in terms of content like avatars and products for gaming and other applications where that applies. And so we were able to sort of take a foundation of great technology, great content, and again, great people, and have been able over the years to sort of pivot into growing trends. Our business did a lot of work in the Web3 days and even around things like NFTs. And then we were sort of able to parlay that into this AI type business where we support lots of companies in their AI endeavors, as well as use AI in our own workflows to make us a more efficient and effective business.
Okay. And when you look at helping other businesses, what are you guys doing for them?
Yeah, so from an AI perspective, as I mentioned, our roots are in 3D digital content, avatar systems, and other digital content. And our business, we used AI and other tools to create procedural tools that allow us to scale the content library we have and the technology we have to create rights clean, structured AI data, all annotated and semantically labeled, that some of the top tech and gaming and other company brands are able to use to train their AI foundation models for things like text to character, for product creation, for product visualization, when they're developing products, even physical products. And so that's who we're supporting on the enterprise side of our business.
Okay. All right. And what types of benefits are these companies getting? And you could include your own as well. I mean, what are you seeing?
So again, from the advantages of AI, everything drives from an AI perspective. Everything drives off of good quality data and how you train models and how you use models. And so that's what we're providing to a lot of businesses as they're training all kinds of models. And our content, like I said, can support everything from businesses in physical AI and robotics to gaming and other big tech applications. For us, we use AI both in our product workflows, in how we produce content. We have AI tools and solutions that help in the creation of product. But then on the marketing side, we do have, as I mentioned, a direct to consumer website, and we've been able to leverage AI for some of our most important marketing and customer service applications, like product search, like our customer service applications, and other things, and QA and other areas that have created greater efficiencies within our business.
Hmm. Okay. And when you're doing this and looking forward, are you using AI agents as well, or is it mainly just AI?
So we do use AI agents in our customer service workflow. So in how we resolve technical tickets and customer questions, we're using AI in order to do that as well. We also use AI for localization, meaning when we market our products and services to companies outside of the U.S., we've leveraged AI tools and technology to be able to not only position our website and our e-commerce using AI tools, but even within our software, we're integrating. In fact, as of today, even the team's working on integrating translation and other tools so that as we market our business and as customers use our products around the world, they can do so in their native language, which is a huge lift for our company.
Okay. All right. Got it. Because, a lot of what we're doing is with OpenClaw and NemoClaw. And now, Claude has come out with their own agents. And when you really start ramping these things up, there's almost nothing it can't do digitally. There's still a lot of human intervention that has to happen. But with
Absolutely.
digitally, if you can imagine it and you could, deploy it in a safe way, you got a pretty powerful tool. And so,
Absolutely, and we do use OpenClaw as well. We have virtual machines that people in different areas of our business use that. We certainly use it in marketing. We, like everybody else, is sort of figuring out some of the changes that OpenClaw's made and so forth. And so we're sort of working through that, and we might be potentially investigating other solutions, but yeah, we've been big OpenClaw fans in helping as well, helping our business as well.
yeah. And have you tried NemoClaw or something more enterprise friendly or corporate friendly? Or is it just, are you putting parameters around OpenClaw at this point to stop
Mostly
some of the?
parameters around OpenClaw, but again, with sort of the changes in how OpenClaw is operating today, we're looking for solutions, and of course, are looking for solutions like you just mentioned that would have more of an enterprise focus as well.
Yeah. Okay. Excellent. All right. So tell us a little bit about your process when you go and help companies and how that all works. What's kind of the first things that you guys do?
Yeah, so the first prospect, or the first part of kind of the prospecting part and the commercial partnership, is really understanding kind of the voice of the customer and what those customers need. The big change in AI data training that has happened over the last, I would say, even months, and that's not surprising given how fast AI is moving. But the days where you're training AI solutions by just scraping the internet or scraping certain websites or even licensing from certain sites and scraping their data, those days are sort of over. And what companies are looking for now is much more bespoke solutions in how they train their models. And so uh, one of the things that's very unique about our business is, given our history of creating a digital content library, 3D library of things like avatars and scenes and props and so forth, um, we have sort of this evergreen pipeline where we're able to sit down with a customer. We own all the rights to our content, so there aren't any of the ethical issues that some have run into over using content that they don't have permission to use for training AI. You don't have that problem with us. So when we sit down with a customer, we scope very specifically what their needs are, and then we're able to, again, using AI in a lot of our workflow, we're able to customize product solutions that then they can use to train their models. So, I'll give you an example. One of the largest tech companies in the world was looking to us for character solutions within their VR headset and application. And we were able to create tens of thousands of unique characters and avatars and clothing and other products to train that model, which again is super valuable then within their user experience within their headsets. And we're probably the only company in the world, I don't mean that in any kind of an arrogant way, but probably the only company in the world that could have given them the type of bespoke solution we were able to give them.
Mm. Wow. Okay. What else, looking 2, 3 years in the future, what do you think changes in your typical organization at this point? What do you tell people is going to happen?
Well, that's an awesome question. Mark, I think if and this is just anecdotal on my part. This isn't data driven. It's just from my experience with talking with leaders in the space, CEOs, and other chief executives that run some of the largest businesses in the world. There's sort of this split perspective that whether or not AI creates jobs or whether or not it eliminates jobs. I happen to fall in the camp that it creates jobs. But one thing that I believe most leaders believe, and it's almost unanimous, is that every company has to work toward integrating AI in their workflows, and that every employee or company that has an AI strategy to their business will win versus those that don't. And so I think you will continue to see, in my mind, you'll see job creation, but you'll see an emphasis that, every aspect of the business does have to have some, AI-centric efforts to improve the efficiencies, improve the output, be able to give customers the kind of bespoke solutions I was talking about. I think you'll continue to see that shift over time.
Mm. Okay, excellent. Is there anything that we didn't cover that we should have covered based on what you know and are seeing out there?
I don't think so. I think your questions, Mark, have been super insightful, and hopefully I've added a little bit of value. Again, I would just encourage any of your listeners to give it a try. And for those that are specifically listening to your podcast for marketing solutions, again, I'm a big believer that AI allows you to adapt to specific customer needs. It allows you to market in ways that you can't to customers today. I mean, for example, our largest marketing effort, where we spend the majority of our time, is in email mailing. We have, a solid seven-figure vetted email list that we market our products to on a daily basis. And AI has the ability, everything from being able to know when to send those emails out to our customers, and even customizing, some of the product offerings and solutions to specific demographics. Those tools are incredibly useful and helpful in our workflows. So, from marketing professionals to other professionals in businesses, I strongly encourage people to embrace this AI movement and get to know how to use it to make yourself more effective and address customer needs in a better way.
All right, James Thornton, thank you so much for your insights. And um, if you have any questions for James, how did they get a hold of you?
So you can reach out to us on our website at daz3d.com. Or I always love having people contact me directly, and people are welcome to email me at james at maketafi, that's maketafi.com, and we'll be happy to help anybody that wants to reach out.
All right, thanks again.